Hello everybody and welcome back to another Middlesex tree video. Today's work is going to be fun, exciting, and adrenaline filled. We're working in beautiful Lyme, Connecticut on a little offshoot of Hamburg Cove. You know it's going to be a good day when you get an awesome look at a juvenile bald eagle first thing early in the morning. Check out this red oak leaning on this boathouse.
So today's client contacted me a few days ago, said he had a tree leaning on a building. And here we go, we got a tree leaning on a building. We're right by the cove, so it's kind of soft ground in here. And there's a bump, like there's raised ground all in here. You can tell the roots are like kind of coming up with this thing leaning. I didn't think we'd be able to sneak a crane in here, but we were able to sneak a crane in here. See what happens here. We're gonna have to take little tiny picks today. We have a small landing zone, just a lot of small picks, and we'll see what happens. See when we get this baby off the garage for him today.
Let's get these trucks into position. First, we've got to get Bruce. This is one of the tightest spots we've had him working in, and look at how high his front right tire is off the ground. Now let's get our bucket truck as close as we can to this boathouse. One of the benefits of working this close to the water is getting to bring your fishing pole.
John, there's a bridge right over there. That's Joshua Town Road. It comes in over there off 156. And this road tees into it. Where this road tees into Joshua Town, there's a little parking spot on the other side. And that's where you ought to catfish. Come over here on a weekend and catfish.
Oh, yeah.
Chaw was on duty trying to catch us a striper today. The first thing we need to do was cut some branches out of the way to the left of the boathouse so we could make space to drop the bigger branches on the top of the red oak that we're going to be removing. Josh is going to be doing some climbing today. Here he is, all suited up and ready to head up. There's some dead wood around the red oak that we've got to remove. This will prevent any branches from falling off the trees that we might accidentally hit with the branches from the top of the red oak that's leaning on the boathouse. Check this out. Chaw caught something, but it's not what we expected. It's a good-sized blue crab. We all took a nice look at it and thought about who was going to eat it. It was legal size, but because we only had one and probably weren't going to catch any more, we decided to let it live another day.
Dude, those things are so fast.
Time to remove some of the bigger branches. Willie has had enough of Chaw trying to catch a fish, so he decided to take matters into his own hands. Now that we've got some free space around this tree, it's time to remove the top of it and move the branches up to the chipper. Let's get the mason dumped down here and get the bottom half of this tree chunked up and get it ready to get out of here. Everybody's got to be on the same page, making sure we're all in the right area and we don't risk anything happening to the boathouse and getting these branches precisely in the back of the mason. Right here, Derek is asking me if the chain made it all the way through the tree. I wasn't exactly looking at that on the back of the camera screen, I was looking at him. This last cut we really need to be careful on. Josh wants to make sure he has a nice straight cut, and Bruce has to make sure he is applying pressure with the crane in the proper direction so that the log doesn't let go and go flying into the boathouse. There was just a few more dead branches around this area that we needed to clean up, and we had to get Bruce out of here unscathed. Everything went perfect today. We will see you next week with a new episode.